back 31 minutes past the hour, the Rick and Bubba Show. Clogging twins will be in the Red Velvet Lounge coming up. Is it too wet outside for them to also dance by the big boys? Is the conditions not good out there? It's pouring rain in this part of Alabama today where we're doing the show from. The Dewey Monroe Broadcast Center's taking some water this morning.
They could slip on the asphalt out there, Rick.
Well,
it's wet and the wind is blowing.
All right, now
and we don't need to have a clogging twin accident.
On the bids to play with Speedy, Bubba, Dunaway, or Prater this week, actually be their handler. Jam, have we got anyone bid higher than $700, Speedy?
700 and 650 are the two highest.
All right, so 700 is still holding at number one. 650 is second. We'll select first, and then the third bid will go third, then fourth bid will take what's left.
Yeah, and can I clarify real quick? Jay Barker and the Biscuit are wonderful people. I'm looking forward to talking to Bennett and asking him about you. I cannot wait.
He's not going to remember.
Well, you were making a joke because
yeah,
the numbers were low. I understand.
Right. Yeah, sure. So it's going to be fun. And Jay Barker, I've had a chance to play with him a couple of times. And so I'm looking, and I'm not mojoing, but you just watch for us on the leaderboard. This group, we got some good golfers in here.
Can I tell you that last year, knowing that people had bid that much to be in our group fired me up.
Oh yeah, and it should.
And it motivated me. You know, and I need that motivation. I knew it'd be hard to hit that total again every year.
Well, yeah.
But I don't want to back up too far. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and you did it last year. You know, we've in the past, you guys have played with Brett Favre.
Yes.
Jim Kelly.
Kenny Stabler,
Barkley, Kenny Stabler, Bo Jackson, yeah, and to get those numbers and then try to repeat again,
it's tough.
Yeah, and with basically some of the same people last year, but that you would think that would bring the numbers again though. But
well, we had a good time last year. That will be a hard group to beat with Fuzzy. I mean, he was on fire.
Yes, that was, but
the Fuzzinator.
Well, you know, in other words, then why don't y'all just show the love to Speedy and Bubba? I mean.
Well, Rick, it's I understand.
No, I mean, he's got a.
I can't believe anybody wants to play with our group. But how about Craig Stadler?
Yeah,
man, he's huge.
I know. I mean, literally.
And Jerry paid his too.
Sure.
So, and plus, Gene and them, they were somewhat limited too because they knew when we needed to tee off, and so if we could just say, hey, we want to be in whatever group and we don't care when we tee off, then he could probably go, okay, well, I'm gonna put you with,
Because some of these folks are flying in that day, and there's no way to get them into the course and tee off in the 8 o'clock hour.
Taking nothing away from the groups we have. This is good
these
stuff.
are great groups.
Great groups, Rick.
They're great.
And Bubba and I will either do two things since we hadn't played. Either really stink it up or just be all over the place and lighten it up.
I think the first would be more apt.
Can I tell you that Chris Cunningham, too, is real worried about you? He's normally your personal caddy.
I love Chris, but I don't know that he's the right guy to be my caddy because he's like a pro, and he tells me how you're supposed to do it, where I'm from the muscle memory school that thinks if I want to swing like a washwoman, and I swing that way naturally every time, just line up so that the washwoman will swing and hit it down the middle of the course.
The washwoman?
Yeah.
Okay, wow. What a visual that gives you.
Yes. Yes. Well, that is a term that was taught to me in baseball. You're swinging like a washwoman.
Wow.
I can see that. You know what? I don't even know what a washwoman would swing a bat like or a golf club.
But I can see it.
But you know what I'm talking about.
I can see it, though.
There's the right way to do it, and then there's the way I do it. And when I try to make myself do it the right way, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't.
Well, but isn't it kind of like when we did the thing on that government list that declares whether you're fat or not?
Yeah.
Isn't that based on people that their body's normal? I mean, we're fat people.
Yeah.
And fat people have to adjust in everything. We got to adjust the way we drive. We got to adjust the way we sit.
Yeah.
The way we eat.
How about this? This will be good for me to watch Craig up close, sleep to see how he swings, because I'm going to have to swing very similar.
Oh, my gosh, you can't even sleep without a machine.
I've got an obstacle in the way.
I mean, everything we do takes some special arrangements.
Sure. At night, I don't want to just try to sleep. I want a machine to push air in me.
All right, well, look, 700 second, 650, so that moves our 500 into position number 3 now.
Yeah, and you know what?
Right?
Dave brought up a good point. We've been worried about the Clogging twins that you won't be able to hear them because they're going to be, in the Red Velvet Lounge. What about if they jumped up on, is it Coyote Ugly? They jumped up on here.
That'd be fine with me.
Clogged
right
up here
on the table.
I don't know if that.
Let me tell you, I'm all for it.
I can say, look, mean, I can just hear them going.
You know, I'll tell you what they can do. I'll tell you what they can do. Carry them into the kitchen, move the table out, and shoot them in the kitchen tapping.
Oh, that'd be pretty good.
We have
pretty good.
A tile floor.
Sure. I like that.
Y'all see what I bring to the show.
That's right.
That's good stuff.
That's excellent right there. And how about this? We can take bids on who would like the Clogging twins to ride in the golf cart with them.
Sure.
So do I need to ask? Let me see.
No, I'm kidding about that. All right, well, let's...
I'm emailing Sarah.
Well, look,
Sarah, here's what I need.
I'm ready for some clogging.
Do we know who my TBA is yet?
What is that?
Did Hannity ever email back? Do y'all know?
Yeah, he said that he couldn't come, but he was going to send Alan.
Did they have their own music?
How about I'd love for Alan to come?
Do they have their own music?
I don't know. We got to bring him in, Rick. They're the Clogging.
Are we going to let them perform before we talk to them? That's usually how you do it on the big shows.
Yeah.
You know?
Is it really?
Yeah, well, they perform and then they come to the desk.
Okay.
But y'all going to have to get the camera.
We do it different every time,
I don't know. You have to go move that stuff out of the kitchen. They can't clog with that table in there.
Yeah, you're going to have to move that.
And now how are they going to hear the music?
All right,
I'll turn it up. I'll figure it out.
The new high bid is $1,000.
Well, there you go.
$1,000 is the high bid.
Come on, folks. This is charity. Come on.
Second bid is $700, and third bid is $650. Now fourth is $500. So if you're not bidding at least $500, you're not even. There's no reason to call.
Rick, I'd like to see 5 be the top bid. Just personally.
$5 grand?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's hard for me to come down from 13 last year. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I appreciate the 1,000.
Yeah.
And that may end up being the walking ball.
Right.
But, you know, you got your taxes done, and, you know, you could have got a little back if you'd have come on. You know what I mean?
What about, let me say this. Do we know, are we keeping up with these people? Because we're going to have to call each one and ask, like, you know, high bid, what group you want. I hate to ask that question, Rick, with Bad Mama Jamma on the phone right now. You know, Bad Mama Jamma, also known as the Great Multitasker.
Yes.
All right, Speedy, just give us a signal when you're ready, and I'll kick up the jam.
Hey, Clogging twins.
The Bubba, world famous Clogging twins.
Hey, world famous Clogging twins.
Selected by the Tonight Show as the top, one of the 50th.
Yeah.
You know, one
most
of the
interesting peoples in America.
One of the 50 most interesting people in America. Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
I like the term peoples better.
I do too.
Yeah.
That's one of those things. Shouldn't peoples be multiple people?
Yes, it should.
Because there's people.
Because see, there's 2 of them. That's what threw me off.
There's folk, and then there's people, and then there's peoples. All right, Speedy, whenever you're ready. We're ready? Are we ready? All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, in the Rick and Bubba green room, put your hands together for the world-famous Clogging twins. There they are.
Y'all ready?
Look at them, this Bubba. Look at them go. Is that incredible? All right, we're getting a mic on those clogging feet. But listen at them. Look at them. Bubba, those feet are 90 to nothing.
Yeah.
With it. Look how they do their little heads.
I like that.
Look, right there by the Coke machine.
They're performing to the Coke machine.
Yes. Look at that. Look at that green room. Huh? I wish we put a weather map up on that green wall. Look at them.
Of course, it's tan when you get in there.
I know, but it looked green on TV.
Sure. Look at that. A little double time for you. Look at
Bubba,
that.
look at their feet go. And to think, they waited on me at Johnny Rockets.
So we're getting up in here.
Oh yeah. We don't trim it like they do on the Tonight Show. Yeah. Did they just, was that a yell?
Yeah, it was a yell.
Y'all ready for this?
Bubba, do you see the speed of those feet?
The enthusiasm's what I like.
Oh yeah, well they won't stop smiling for anything.
No.
You know, I bet they can't do that thing where they connect and
no, we ain't got enough room.
Could they go down?
Yeah, I think we can do. Oh, there's that part I like.
Yeah.
But I mean,
oh, look at wow. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the world famous Clogging twins. I mean, selected as one of the 50 most interesting people in America.
Wow.
Wow, and we'll have them in here in the Red Velvet Lounge. Well done, ladies. Well done.
Y'all come have a seat.
We'll come back and we will chat with the Clogging twins. And I would, could y'all do that rolling pinwheel down the hall once when we come back? Just down the hall. Okay, good. All right, we'll do that. Don't you want to see?
Oh, absolutely.
The human
absolutely.
pinwheel? All right, we'll be back with
It's amazing.
The world famous Clogging twins in the Red Velvet Lounge when the Rick and Bubba show continues.
Rick and Bubba.
We're back. 14 minutes to the top of the hour. Clarification as we're taking the bids on the Greystone Bruno's Memorial Classic. We're live there this Thursday morning on TV and radio. What we're bidding for is a chance for you to be handler for a day. You'll be inside the ropes, helping and walking with your group. You will not be playing with this group. So I want to be clear about that. The highest bid right now is $1,000. The second highest is $700. And the fourth spot, which is the bubble, is $500. The highest bid selection when they want to walk with and be a handler for, and then we'll go down, down to the lowest. So right now we are a little disappointed in the bids. Can we just say it?
I'd like to see a little kiss on that top bid there, Rick.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Can we just
bump it up just a little bit?
Can we just say it? And if
D, don't you feel that way?
If you'd like to know, look, and we'd like to know what if
call who's that TBA? Did he fill that spot?
Yeah, there was a TBA in Bubba's group that really could swing this thing for you.
Let's go ahead.
We sure do. That's a good one, by the way. Why won't he give us the time of day? We've made so many contacts, and that one has just eluded it. You're talking about one of the greatest communicators of all time?
Sure.
Even if you disagree with him, you know exactly where he stands. Now, you may hate it, but he's very clear.
Rick, the Clogging twins, and they're a little
goodness.
sad that the top bid is not more than that right now. I
Yeah.
mean, the little sad clogging faces.
Look at those sad little twin clogging faces. You guys, how old were y'all the first time y'all were on the show, way back when?
Probably like 15. Our mom had...
Yeah, and that was when we were out of Gadsden?
No, that was upstairs.
Was that upstairs in Birmingham?
Mm-hmm.
Have we been in Birmingham that long?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So how old are you now?
We're 21.
Wow. The Clogging twins are 21.
So where do y'all go to school at now?
UAB.
What are y'all studying to be?
Broadcasting.
Are you really?
Oh, my gosh. Surely, haven't y'all learned from us? What are you doing? The quote was, and this happened last, came up to me, a friend of ours, and said, so, I noticed, the two older children are getting in the business. What do you think about that? I said, here's what I tell my children. If you want to get in the entertainment business, it can be the made or the absolute worst.
Yes, there's no in between.
There's no in between. And the only way you should go in the entertainment business if, honestly, your soul won't let you do anything else. if your soul will let you go somewhere else, go. But if it won't, then go for it.
How much do you like before you get out? Let's see, 21, what is that, junior?
We're
sophomore?
juniors.
Now, how did this tonight?
That didn't always translate with me, you understand?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, when we were 21, that meant we were sophomores or freshmen. By the way, the
second semester freshman.
$1 bid has been moved to third. The second place bid is now $800.
Well, y'all spend so much time together, growing up, practicing. I mean, do y'all do anything separate?
Occasionally we do, but we're usually always together. We share a car.
Do you really?
And we have every class together at UAB.
Every class?
And we work together.
Where do you work at?
We fragrance vendor for a bunch of different companies.
Did you just say fragrance?
Is that at the mall?
Yeah, that's at the mall. Different companies pay us to go to like Parisians and Macrae's and just push their products. So we don't actually work for the store we're in.
You're the person who's squirting perfume out there when you walk through.
That.
Right?
We squirt cards. And if they ask us, we'll squirt them. And then we also
But you're that person.
We are that person, yeah. But we also clothes at prisons at the Galleria.
Well, I miss when y'all were at Johnny Rockets.
I thought y'all were a great team there, Delivery.
Oh, thank you.
Man, when they used to work, I mean, and at Johnny Rockets, they do that thing where everybody dances and sings in the ketchup bottles.
Yes.
Why didn't y'all ever just break out the clogging? I mean,
we did occasionally,
really,
actually.
Because
for a good tip.
Yeah, and then what was always...
What you got?
You know how it is with twins, I would always get embarrassed, and like Melanie would listen, we'd make her miserable, and I'd try to, do a good tip, and the next time I was in there, I would be talking to her about what we talked about last time. It wouldn't be her.
Oh, yeah, very embarrassing.
It would be Michelle, and I feel like an idiot.
Now, I have to ask you this. The Hound's already emailing. I see we have a call here. You want to go ahead and take him, Rick,
and we'll Jonathan, is this Oxford, Alabama, or Oxford, Mississippi?
Oxford, Alabama.
Oh, my hometown.
Your hometown?
And his boys and his wife yesterday, by the way. in Birmingham from Oxford.
Oh, really?
Now you're a twin too.
Hello, Jonathan. You're a twin. You have a twin brother.
Yes, sir.
And
21.
Oh.
Well.
About to be 22 in May.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Now, do I understand this that y'all want a double date?
Right, we're on a double date. We go to Jacksonville State.
Oh, we went there our first year.
Yeah. Are y'all taken now? Do y'all have boyfriends that are like?
I'm single.
You have no boyfriend.
I have a boyfriend.
Now you're doing your hand on.
Are you engaged?
No.
Oh, well, if there's no ring.
Yeah, there's no ring.
Oh, if there's no ring, then the game is still on.
We are not taken permanently.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, hey, but it didn't stop me.
Well, let's not say a ring's the end of the road.
Oh, I'm
Rick.
sorry.
Sure.
And Bubba, you just ran through that ring
Sure.
like it was a paper roadblock. But like you were bursting the sign to run onto the field. But you know, you can't let it stop you. Until somebody love them, you keep going.
Right, that's what I say.
Right. There's nothing in the Bible about it.
You've heard of damn the torpedoes. I mean, come on.
Now, granted, in the Jewish community, that would have been a foul. All right, well, look, here's the thing, Jonathan. So we got an issue here. Now, you're Melanie or Michelle?
Michelle.
All right, Michelle has a boyfriend, but you're not engaged.
No.
How long you been dating?
A few months.
Would you like to have a look at these twins before you decide whether you want to turn them down?
Well, sure. Jonathan, email us a picture or something, can you?
Okay.
All right, send and you're up for it, right?
Yeah, I'm up for
Melanie,
it.
you're saying you'd grow or something.
I like twins.
Yeah,
You do.
Jonathan, do y'all? I mean,
So,
you know, I'm as straight as a man can be, so it's difficult for me to but do women seem to consider y'all to be pretty attractive?
We're not bad.
Okay.
Pretty attractive.
Okay.
Can you dance or anything?
Hey, we're inspired by the clogging, so we're trying to learn to clog now.
Hey,
So you've inspired twins
So we could be
everywhere.
a small group.
Yeah, Jonathan, this morning.
Watching.
All right, do that. Can y'all do that double cartwell for
Now,
Jonathan?
we don't have a lot of room
We'll do
here
it
in the
for
Red
them.
Velvet Lounge.
All right, Jonathan, have a look at this and email us a picture of you and your brother.
If you take
Yeah. This is that double cartwheel thing. Do y'all need music for that?
short space,
Okay, all right.
you might want a drum roll.
Yeah, well, that's true. Let me see what I...
Oh, wait, you're going to listen to the noise.
All right, we're gonna hang on. Let me see. All right, we got all the mics ready here. All right, go ahead. Let's have a. I won't do music on this.
Oh, here's the cartwheel.
She's
over.
There it is.
Over.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Watch out! Okay.
Wow. Oh, they're still going.
Oh, they got a little movement. They got something else going. Oh my gosh! They're flipping around here, and bro would have been so happy. That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. I bet you, Jonathan's got the picture being emailed right now.
Sure.
Now, when did y'all start adding all that part? When did y'all start adding all that? Back when you were like, little girls, y'all just
Speedy and D's going to try.
All right, Speedy and D are now trying it.
No, you're lined up wrong.
Backwards. Yeah. You gotta grab his leg.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
D.
not that way.
Oh,
Don't
D.
break the
Oh my gosh.
plastic
That's the best attempts I've seen.
Yeah, that did not go well.
Watch that.
That did not go well. Oh.
Hey, y'all were worried about us breaking the TV.
Yeah, y'all know how to do it. How long? I mean, y'all start adding all this new stuff.
Right. Well, our mom saw it and said, y'all gonna do that, so do it.
Yeah,
So
and I guess
Y'all had to figure it out.
we had to figure it out.
after being on the Tonight Show, I bet that was.
So
y'all got a lot of email from that, hadn't you?
We have, and we're gonna try to learn some more gymnastics.
Are they going to bring y'all back on the Tonight Show anytime?
Well, I feel like they really like
Hang around. Don't run off, Rick. We got too many unanswered questions here at this point, including our high bid.
All right, we'll come back. If you leave us on TV now or radio, have us again. Tomorrow we'll have these are busy times, so we'll have another action-packed show tomorrow. If you got another hour of radio, stick around. We'll be right back.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.